In today's episode, we are talking about the moment that happens in every high capacity woman's life where the career or the business you've built stops fitting. It looks successful, it looks admirable, it looks like a life other people want, but inside, something has started to quietly and sometimes even loudly unravel. And so today, we're talking about that moment. The moment you realize you've outgrown your success, what it feels like, why it happens, what the falling apart is really signaling, and how to cross to the next evolution of who you're becoming. So the question is, where in your life do you feel successful but not fulfilled? Just where in your life are things starting to feel a little too tight? Here's the truth I resisted for years. Women don't build success from strategy alone. We build success from identity, who we believe we are, what roles we play, and what we're willing to hold. Identity always precedes strategy, and strategy is like the engine, whereas identity is more of the driver. And the more aware you are of identity, the faster your evolution becomes. I didn't know that back when I was a VP, leading teams and earning multi-six figures, checking every box on the successful woman checklist. On paper, right, it was perfect, but inside, it was collapsing. And so here's what no one told me. The bigger my success became, the smaller I felt inside. And the signs were everywhere. My cortisol levels were through the roof. I wasn't sleeping. My clarity evaporated. My body felt like it was screaming enough. My capacity shrank. And even though I was still performing at a high level, I no longer wanted to be there. It didn't feel like outgrowing success at that time. It felt like a nervous system breakdown. And the body tells the truth. So long before the mind is willing to listen, it was really my body signaling me that things were not working. Then you hit this phase where there kind of is no next step that makes sense, right? And this stage is uniquely painful. It's not, I want a promotion or I want a slightly different role. It's, I think I'm in the wrong industry. I think I've been living, someone else's definition of success. I don't want any of this. But I don't know what I do want. And the wall gets harder every time you hit it. The bump hurts more, the body tightens, the life starts sending louder signals. Plateaued income, declining performance, burnout, marriage struggling, kids reacting, a sense of I can't keep doing this. These are not failures. These are indicators that your current identity has reached its maximum limit. So what is identity actually made of? Identity isn't a mindset. Mindset's maybe 5% of the whole picture. Identity has 4 pillars. Number 1 is roles. It's the parts you play: VP, mother, leader, partner, friend. Number 2 is values. So what matters most to you? Well-being, growth, alignment, things like that for me. Number 3 is behaviors. So how you show up, how you work, how you soothe, how you lead, the things that you do. And number 4 is really the stories. So it's the meanings you attach to everything that you do. And this is incredibly powerful. When even one of these pillars stops matching who you are becoming, your life stops working. Not because you're failing, but because you're evolving. The identity that created your past success, it cannot create your future success. And if you think back in your life to examples of where you've grown and emerged, maybe before you became a leader, this is really important because a new part of you is trying to emerge. She just can't use your old wiring. Which brings us to the next important part, which is your nervous system. And I really do believe this is the compass of future leadership. This is why nervous system regulation, it isn't optional. It's really leadership, right? Your nervous system tells you what is aligned, what is misaligned, what is safe, what is too small, what is too much, and what is no longer yours to carry. One of the tools I use in my own life and with clients that I work with is the Hell Yes calendar. And if it is not a hell yes inside of my body, it doesn't make the calendar. If my body says hell no, the event gets canceled. This is not a lack of discipline. It is really somatic strategy, because when your body is regulated, aligned, and listened to, your clarity will return to you. And once clarity returns, strategy becomes really easy. So the moment my identity finally realigned was after I left corporate. I carried my old identity into my new business without even realizing it. I overstructured, I overperformed, I measured myself by old metrics. I tried to build my next life using the identity of my former life, and it didn't work. It couldn't, because I wasn't supposed to become a more successful VP. I was supposed to become me, the healer, the strategist, the mentor, the guide. And once I landed fully inside my body and stopped outsourcing my power to old versions of myself, everything aligned. My identity, strategy, and prosperity began working together instead of against each other. The Finesse Your Success Method is really kind of a 5-part pathway. And out of my own unraveling emerged a method I now teach. It's also something I became aware of following patterns of thousands of people that I met with and led over the years. Number one is the identity blueprint. So what's working, what's not working, what identity you've outgrown, and also what is the new identity you're stepping into. Number two is all about nervous system alignment. So you work through regulation, capacity expansion, and somatic safety so that you can really evolve into the next level of you. And then you have energy and embodiment, how you carry yourself, how you lead, how you show up for yourself and others. And this moves into strategic clarity so that your unique genius that you've connected to in the other phases and your aligned direction becomes your blueprint for the success of your business, of your next level, of your next step, whatever you're creating next. And so then there becomes prosperity integration. You've got not only the flow of money, but the freedom of time and joy. And so creating wealth that feels sustainable, embodied, and true. This isn't a one-time transformation, it's a cycle. So once you use the steps, you can use them for the rest of your life as you grow into each new iteration and new evolution. So if you're in the unraveling, I really want you to know that you're not alone. If your career or business feels like it's cracking open, if the path forward feels foggy, and if your nervous system is just completely fried and you're scared, I've been there, you're about to lose everything, I want you to hear this. You are not losing your success. You are outgrowing the version of you who created it. Your success is about to expand and go to the next level. And this is the beginning. It is not the end. And you don't have to walk it alone. So I am going to give you an invitation to go deeper. Inside the Finesse Your Success School, I've created a space for women and leaders who are outgrowing their old success stories and evolving into the next chapter with identity and nervous system alignment and prosperity at the center. This is a free community. And on December 17th, within this community, I'm hosting a workshop, The Path to Prosperity, How High Capacity Women and Leaders Find Their Next Step in 2026. And it's a clarity reset for the next evolution of you. You can explore the free resources, the courses, and tools inside our school community and join us for the workshop if it resonates. I would love to see you there.